Mystery Retros has some brand new stock in store, so if you haven't already, make sure you do check them out in the link down below. You can use the discount code PINGU for 10% off. Obviously, you can get 2023 kits now, such as this Italy international kit, which is really nice. Obviously, you got the Italy flag around the neck, really nice kit. It's actually got like a quadrant style as well, which you probably can't really see on camera, but just about. But yeah, make sure you do check them out. Their link is down below. Hello and welcome to Guess the Footballer, the new football quiz series in which you are looking for the player from the 5 clubs that they have played for. And today we are joined by Osnos. How you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. Luke, how are you doing?
I'm very good indeed. I think it's going to be an interesting one in terms of ball knowledge, because I think you're quite decent. Like, it's difficult to judge really on what you're going to give the other person, because you want to make it fair, but at the same time make it interesting. So it's always fun.
Yeah. No, I think my obviously I'm like a massive Chelsea fan, so I know everything about them, and then the Premier League knowledge is pretty decent. It's just gonna be interesting, like the other leagues kind of knowledge. I do love reading about football, but sometimes some things can sneak past you. And also, I'm so aware that when the camera and the lights are on, and you're not just watching this on your laptop in bed, it's a completely different story. So let's hope it goes well.
Yeah, I always get the comments. Oh, get the viewers on, get the viewers on. I did, to be fair, get a viewer on FIFA Connect a month or two ago, but I think it was December now. It's crazy how quick the year is, but it's nearly the April. It's
scary, isn't it?
Yeah, shall we dive into today's episode? Would you like to go first or second?
I think I'll give you one first, if that's all right.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay, are you ready?
I am indeed.
The first club is Leverkusen.
Leverkusen starts. Emre Can?
No. Good guess indeed.
Thought I had it for a second. I'm surprised he's not been used, to be honest. I've actually put a list together of all the players so far, so we hopefully, we shouldn't get any duplicates from now on in the series. So that's a good little helper for the people coming on.
Indeed. Next up, we're changing leagues and we're going to Ajax.
The thing is with Ajax is it's such a... You're either Dutch or South American. I'll just say Andre Schürrle. I don't think he played for Ajax. It was PSV or something. I can't remember where he played.
I'm not actually sure which one he did. He definitely, I think, played for Leverkusen, but no, it isn't, sadly for you. Next up, we're jumping leagues again to Marseille.
Marseille, Ajax, and Bayer Leverkusen. I like this. I like it when it's different leagues each time, because it's like, what the hell is going on here?
It's also like, what the hell order have you done it in? Which of these like countries are you actually from, or are you from any of them at all?
Yeah, it's not Milik, is it?
It is.
Is it actually?
Yes.
That was a bit of a throw up.
Very,
just
very
thinking
well
of
done.
Marseille.
Because the funny thing is, if you didn't get it then, we would have gone straight into another league of the Serie A with Juventus and Napoli.
Yeah, I kind of forgot that he was at Ajax, to be frank.
I had no idea. Yeah, so I think he started at Górnik Zabrze, which I assume is a Polish team. Mm-hmm. Then Leverkusen, where he only played 6 games. Then he went on loan to Augsburg and Ajax from Leverkusen. Then went to Ajax full time, Napoli, Marseille on loan, Marseille joined, and then now Juventus on loan.
Yeah, we'll start off with Portsmouth.
Portsmouth. Wow. Obviously a lot of good players. I'm gonna go for... Oh no, for some reason I was going to say Mason Mount, but that's because he played the academy there. I know, because he hates Southampton. He's a Portsmouth boy, but I don't even think he played in the academy. I think he's just from there. So ignore that comment. Portsmouth.
He actually went to school with Flair FIFA, if you know that, in Portsmouth.
Wow, I did not know that. That is very cool.
Flair loves mentioning that and just say, "Oh, I nutmegged him at school and stuff." Taught him everything he knows.
Wow, I am sensationally jealous of him.
Yeah.
Wow. I think this guy's too far retired, but I'll just say Jermaine Defoe.
It's not Jermaine Defoe.
Yeah.
It's not a bad shout. Next one is AC Milan.
Holy moly. What
That was a nice jump.
Jump that is. Do you say AC Milan, right?
Yeah, AC.
Yeah, struggling here. I am just going to say, even though I know it's not true, just to get to the next round, Pato.
Not Pato. That would have been a sensational loan to Portsmouth. The next club is actually Chelsea.
That is interesting. Milan and Chelsea. We have got Bakayoko. We have got... Bakayoko can't... No, he can't have played Portsmouth. We've got Tamori. We have got... Oh, I have no... It's just... It's the Portsmouth is really... there are so many players that I can get from Chelsea and Portsmouth and Chelsea Milan, but none of which who I think... Or some of them might have just done that. I'm just going to say... Oh, I'm going to have to say someone for the sake of it now because it's just not clocking in. I think I'll be able to hopefully get it in the next one. Let's go for Fabio Borini.
It's not Barini. I was actually going to do him for this episode.
Oh, wow.
He was one of the
I think he
future
played
ones
for
that I
Milan.
might have.
Or
Yeah,
maybe- Yeah, he did.
AC.
Okay, good.
Yeah, Chelsea, Sunderland, Liverpool. Great career. The next club is AFC Bournemouth.
What the hell? I'm just going to have to say, in case he went on loan there at some point during Chelsea, is it Ake?
Not Nathan Ake. The final club is most known is Stoke City.
Stoke City?
Yep. Stoke, Bournemouth, Chelsea, Milan, and Portsmouth.
Stoke City, Chelsea, Stoke City, Bournemouth. What? There's someone that I've just popped into my mind that I can see in a Stoke shirt. I think it was maybe like on loan from Chelsea or something. Oh no, but the Stoke could be his most known. Oh God, this is so infuriating. Who's most known for Stoke? That's all I can think about is Glenn Johnson. I'll have to say Glenn Johnson.
It's not Glenn Johnson. I'll tell you the player's a goalkeeper.
The player is a goalkeeper. Oh, Asmir Begovic.
There we go. A little bit of credit at the end there. Could get any points, but at
Jesus
least you
Lord.
get...
I mean,
Yeah,
Portsmouth, no idea.
ridiculous
AC Milan,
career.
no
Yeah.
idea. Chelsea is such a like a...
Backup goalie, yeah. It's difficult to
Bournemouth,
get.
I don't think I actually had any idea. It's Stoke,
Played
I did
100
know.
110 games for Bournemouth and 160 for Stoke. Did actually score a goal as well for Stoke.
Indeed. Oh my God,
I was
wow.
trying to... I should have said he's got a Guinness World Record for the longest goal scored in football. But then it kind of would have given it away as a goalkeeper because it's going to be... the
That
length
is
of the pitch.
actually, yeah, really tough. I forget about Begovic, but he's like best mates with Terry. Like they play golf all the time, so I should have remembered.
Yeah, it's one of those... Yeah.
Oh.
He could have actually represented Canada. He had a Canadian Portsmouth card on FIFA back in the day. That's the only reason I mentioned Portsmouth, to be honest. But like he's played for so many. He's got like Macclesfield, Yeovil, Ipswich, Karabakh in the Azerbaijani league.
Wow.
Did a loan to there, and now he's at Everton. Absolute journeyman.
That is an absolute journeyman. That's really like put it into my head how tricky this is like in real life. Not in real life, but you know what I mean.
I think I could have given you an easy one to start off with, to be honest. Looking at the other ones that are coming up, I think you'll do a lot better. So don't worry.
Yes, all right. Are you ready for your one?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna start with Dundee.
Dundee. Kind of give. Surely he's got to be Scottish. Well, then it's Dundee. I don't know. I'd just say Johnny Russell. You probably not put Johnny Russell, but I just want to say
No.
Johnny Russell.
Love Johnny Russell actually. I
Yeah.
played with his. I think it was like FIFA 14 or 15. Me and my mate had his inform card, and it was just so broken. Next up is Cardiff City.
Cardiff and Dundee. It's not David Marshall, is it?
No, it's not.
I just do two Scottish at Cardiff.
Next up, I'm trying to decide who I'm going to be giving you, you know. You know, it's those ones where you think, like, if I say this one now, is he going to get it straight away? But it could also be the other way around, where you just wouldn't get it at all. I'm going to say Spurs.
Spurs. Dundee, and Cardiff. I was going to say, I don't know what I was going to say, Gareth Bale for a second. But he was actually going to join, instead of joining LAFC, he was going to go to Cardiff.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, that would have been a good move.
It's not Alan Hutton, is it?
No, it's not.
Oh, I had it there for a second.
Oh, I thought you did as well.
Because then you end on like Villa.
Yeah. Next up is going to be Queen's Park Rangers.
QPR Spurs. Adel Taarabt.
No. And the
You got
last...
Cardiff, QPR and Spurs.
Did Taarabt play for Cardiff?
Yeah. Because that's
Wow.
where Thingy made him good.
Oh,
Neil
yeah.
Warnock. No, that was QPR where he made him. Did he go Cardiff? Maybe, no. Why did I? No, he didn't actually go Cardiff. QPR
Yeah.
and Spurs, but not, yeah.
Because the thing is, I can imagine him in a Cardiff shirt, but I was
Yeah,
like,
that's what I thought. Yeah.
The last one might give it away, which hopefully should.
That's
probably
that's the aim of the game.
That's the aim of the game. It is. Let me try and pronounce this correctly. Alanyaspor.
Alanyaspor. So it's in the Turkish league now. I do like this one. I don't think many people get this in the comments. Might be saying that they're all screaming his name right now. It's not. Oh, what's his face? I can see his face, but no, can't be you, surely. Disregard. I was going to say it's Sandro, the CDM guy.
That guy loved a yellow or red card, didn't he?
Yeah. I just remember Spurs, QPR, and I assume he went off to Turkey. Seems the kind of thing.
Yeah, I think there are quite a lot of players in that kind of like Spurs QPR rotation.
I'm just going to say Jermaine Genus.
It's not Jermaine Genus. What a man. It's actually Stephen Corker.
Oh, Corker. Yeah, that is. You know, ooh. Did you say, which Dundee did you say? Because in my head, I had Dundee United, but it's Dundee FC, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
To be fair, you did just say Dundee.
I did just say Dundee.
Yeah.
My apologies.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
But yeah, he's a really difficult one because I think
You
he's
got
actually
Liverpool
quite
and
famous
Southampton
for
in there as well.
Southampton and Liverpool, but he's only played 3 games each for them.
Yeah.
So it's just like one of those ones where it's like tricky one, and then he has like the loans from Spurs he's played a lot for, and then Alanyaspor is just kind of his biggest
Most
played
played
matches,
club.
but
In 2 seasons.
yeah, you kind of only know that. I knew he went off to like Turkey or somewhere like that, but it's just a tricky one.
No, that is a good one, to be fair. I think the thing is with the episode is people would see the Dundee, because I'm going to put the actual Dundee FC there, but in my head I was Dundee United.
Yeah, my apologies for that.
No, that's my fault, because I've assumed it's the bigger of the 2 Dundees. Right, into the next one. I think you'll do. Well, you should get this for sure.
Okay.
From these 5 clubs. The first club I will start off with is Inter Milan.
Inter Milan. No, I'll say Raja Nainggolan.
Not Raja. I do need to add him to my list as well. He's a very good one for future episodes.
Indeed, what a player.
Yeah. Got Cagliari, Roma, Inter, Spal back in Syria, and Antwerp. The next club I'll give you is Roma.
I don't think it's Mkhitaryan because I was actually looking in myself and I think he's only got 4 clubs. I know it can't be this guy because these are main teams, but I'll just say for a guess, Edin Dzeko.
Oh, Edin Dzeko.
Only one I can think of that play for both.
The next club is Manchester United.
I'm gonna say it just in case. Is it Mkhitaryan?
It is indeed.
Yeah, it is.
Mkhitaryan.
I swear.
Would have had,
Has it 5 teams that he's played for?
Quite a few, to be fair. You got Arsenal. I would have gone after that, and then Dortmund, who he played the most games for.
Yeah.
Also got
Dortmund.
Shakhtar Donetsk on there as well, if you wanted to.
Fair play. Well, God,
Yeah.
I need to stop thinking about like the list or.
You
like,
kind of overthought it there, yeah.
I
I think
am
if you just thought Mkhitaryan's played for both of those clubs, because obviously, to me, he's more known for his Dortmund days, and obviously he's doing well in the Serie A at the minute. But I thought those clubs, because he's not played that many for them really.
Yeah.
only 24 for into this season.
Right, ready for the next one?
Mm-hmm.
Let's fire away with Charlton Athletic.
I know Joe Gomez, but he's only got that and there. Ooh, it's not Nick Pope, is it?
It's not, no.
I
He really scared me when you like have these like
little epiphanies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember watching, because they got relegated to League One, and Nick Pope was their goalkeeper for Charlton against Derby. I just remember Pope in goal.
Did you see the Wrexham striker Ollie? Oh,
Yeah. Not Watkins.
Ollie
Palmer.
Yeah, Ollie Palmer. On pitch side, he was saying about how he played with Pope at like a younger level, and apparently Pope was like really nothing special, like nothing mind blowing as well. And he was just saying
he wasn't like.
Yeah,
I remember. I think we beat Charlton quite easy. I know Charlton's defence probably wasn't that great, but.
It's just kind of crazy how some players, especially goalkeepers, have that like delayed improvement.
Yeah, most goalkeepers aren't really prime until 30s and 35. Like Keylor Navas, for example, he's 35 odd.
Yeah, exactly. Next up we have, I've just said Charlton, haven't I?
Yep.
Yeah. Next up is Sheffield Wednesday.
It's not Darren Bent, is it?
It is not.
I know he played for Charlton. I'm just thinking of them old Charlton players in my head.
Next up is gonna be Celtic.
Charlton. I'm just gonna say Scott Sinclair. I don't think it is him though. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, sorry. I thought you were just like running names through your head. And
sorry. No, I'll just say Scott Sinclair because I can't get it off those three.
Scott Sinclair is not correct. Chelsea youth, that boy. Mm-hmm. Let's go for next. This one might be one of those ones where I say it straight away and you get it, but let's go for Spartak Moscow.
I can't really think of anyone that's been Celtic and Russia. Ooh. Yeah, it's got to be him. It's Ada McGeady.
It is indeed.
There we go.
Absolutely. Last one was going to be Sunderland.
Yeah. That was
it must be one of the only players to ever go from Scotland to Russia.
Yeah, that's why I got it, because it's just one of them. Nobody does that. He's actually born in Scotland, but represent Republic of Ireland.
Yeah. Also, going from Scotland to Russia is quite similar weather most times of the year, so
yeah,
at least he's keeping that normal.
The next one we'll start off with, I can either go one way or the other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll start off with West Ham.
West Ham.
Up the Hammers.
Up the Hammers. Let's nifty little academy they've got. I'll go for Arnautovic.
Not Arnautovic. I think, to be honest, I might have. No, did I do him?
You might have, yeah. He seems like one of those nifty ones. Yeah. He has moved around.
Yeah, he might be on the list. Probably should be. Whether I spelt his name right or wrong. Getting all the A's and U's in there. The next club is Sevilla.
Sevilla. I've just had someone burst into my head. I can't remember his name for the life of me. There was a Spanish player who played up front for Arsenal, and then I think he went to West Ham. And I don't know why he's just popped into my head. What is his name? I also know it's like, I don't really know how it says, but like a classically
it's generic
Spanish
name. Yeah. Oh, it is generically Spanish.
I think it's Perez. If it's Perez, I'm gonna say, is it? Yeah, I'm gonna say just in case that's his name. Is it Perez?
It's not Lucas Perez.
It is Perez.
The next club is actually Arsenal as well.
Brilliant. I knew this was gonna happen. Right. Arsenal, West Ham. Yeah, just in case he did a little move. Is it Pablo Mari?
It's not Pablo Mari. The next club is Marseille.
Now we're getting interesting. Oh, I'm just gonna say Bakary Sagna.
Oh, Bakary Sagna, the final club is actually Manchester City as well.
Are you joking? What is
He's the
happening
most played.
here?
Yeah, your best bet is off Marseille, Arsenal, and City.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking, because like, if it's cliche and I've just kind of like mugged myself off about him, I swear he... Oh, I know it is Samir Nasri.
There we go for the point.
Oh,
I just remember that old.
so annoying.
He just came to West Ham like a few years ago.
Yeah,
Right,
I actually like. I can imagine him so much in West Ham. It's so annoying when it clicks. It's like, why couldn't have that happened 10 seconds ago? Fair play.
Yeah. It's all good. You're only 1 point behind me, to be fair, so
yeah.
Keeps it interesting. Your turn to give me a player.
Alrighty ho. We're going to start with NEC.
NEC. Oh, who? Oh. I looked at somebody.
Oh no.
And they had NEC on, but I can't remember who it is. Oh, there's a team before the NEC, and then there's about 3 after.
Oh, I might be finished here, you know.
I can't think who it was. I just remember Neck. Why do I remember Neck? Oh, because I was making it because it's like the NEC in Birmingham.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
What's he doing
That's
in
where
Birmingham?
what's that? Insomnia used to be.
Yeah, they do events there. It's usually on The Apprentice most years. It wasn't actually on this year's. It's a bit disappointing. Just trying to remember. I literally have seen NEC. Yeah, I know who it is, but I don't know. Who's a Dutch? It might not be Dutch though, because that's what made me think, why has he gone to NEC? But maybe it is. Oh, I'm double bluffing myself. I'll just say Mitrovic because of what he did at the weekend.
It is not Mitrovic.
No.
Poor guy. Where's the ban for Bruno? That's my question.
Yep.
Club Brugge is next.
I don't think
sorry.
Yeah, I don't think personally should have been sent off because he was basically talking to the ref.
Yeah.
And the ref's gone and walked off and not explained to him. I know he's not the captain, but he's still on a decency level. You know, you've just made a very big decision. You wouldn't. Yeah, he kind of just pooed himself, to be honest, when Mitrovic pulled his arm.
He just had to get it out and just show his boss. That's the issue with some of these refs as well. They have that kind of like...
Yeah, ego.
That ego thing. Yeah. So, but it is fair enough because I also do... I'm not a rugby watcher, but like the way that they talk to the refs and stuff, I think like that is just so good. And also, you have to also show the red cards for that, because if you don't show red cards for like manhandling the ref in the Premier League, then in Sunday League, people are going to take example of that and go it. As a Sunday League player myself, it can get pretty aggressive. Next club was Club Brugge.
Yeah, Bruges. It's not Perisic, is it?
It's not. No.
I know he played for Bruges.
Okay, here we go. This is time of guessing. I actually am going to say Spurs.
Ooh. Spurs. No, it's not Perisic as well.
Indeed.
Don't know why, but I feel it's an attacker. But that could be just barking at the wrong tree. Did he go to Bruges? I was going to say Danjuma. I don't think it is him.
It is him. Absolutely.
It's actually Danjuma.
Yeah, because Bournemouth and Villarreal are next, which are both the big giveaways. I actually had Spurs last because it's like it's most known because he's there, and then I was like, actually, we're gonna go for them first because Villarreal are just so obvious, especially to a seasoned pro of the game like you.
I don't think it even was Danjuma, the one I'm thinking of, that played for NEC. It must have been Danjuma, but no, it was Jahanbash. That's who it was.
I don't even know who the heck that is. So
the old Brighton winger.
Oh yeah. No, I wouldn't be able to tell you his name.
That's who it was, because he's got 2 clubs in Iran and then NEC, AZ, Brighton, Feyenoord. Because I think somebody did suggest him in the comments, but I was like, I don't think many people, unless you're a Brighton fan or Dutch
or Eric.
Yeah, or Eric. Yeah, throw him in there. Why not? Still not got him on yet. Keep it easy for me. All right, we will go for this player next for you. We'll go for Real Madrid first.
Let's go for. I'll just say, just to get a guess, Danny Ceballos. It won't be, but
It's not Ceballos. The next club is Santos.
Santos. That's like Neymar's one, isn't it?
Yeah, played a few more games for them than Real. It's a little bit tricky, the order, but I think the last club's definitely right. It's just the ones before.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a throw up.
I don't know. Let's just say Robinho.
It's not Robinho. It's not a bad shout, actually. I might have to add him to my list. Again, he's a bit of a tricky one because he's been so old and...
Yeah, he is. Yeah, fair bit retired, but I thought I just like one out
the next club is Porto.
Porto. Damn. Yeah, I'm just gonna say an impeccably niche one, and he might not have played for any of these clubs, but I can't really think of anyone to guess. So I'm gonna guess for Joe.
Joe did play for Santos, I'm pretty sure. Don't think about Real Madrid though.
Because
funnily enough,
Robinho. I thought City was going to come up next.
City is the next team.
Yep, of course it is. Because when you said, said Robinho, I was like, I knew City was coming up. So I was like, right, let's think of Brazilian or Portuguese things. And I was just like, I can't get this Joe out of my head.
Yeah, so Santos, Madrid, and City are the teams that Robinho played for, and this player.
I'm really struggling there.
Last club definitely will help.
Yeah. Right. Champions League twice. Porto, most games. Let's go for Danilo.
There we go. That is the player you were looking for.
I knew
Juve is the last club.
Yeah.
Played 100 games for them.
How many games did Danilo play for Madrid?
41, 34 for City, but I thought you'd know it more because obviously, there's a little bit me. I could have probably gone Santos, Porto. I could have probably done it in order, but I thought because Madrid's a more vague team and he didn't really play that many.
The funny thing is, the number one guy that kept popping into my head was Cancelo, and obviously he was the swap deal for him. So
yeah, crazy swap deal, really.
Yeah, when you actually think about it, but
yeah, is that icon or hero around now?
Yes. Right, here we go. You ready, sir?
Yep.
Let's start with Bologna.
It's not Cannavaro, is it?
It's not. We're then going to move to Perugia.
It's not. No, not him. Actually, I'm going to say him. Is it Trezeguet?
It's not David Trezeguet.
No. Because I know he's French in the Serie A, so it's like...
Next one is going to be Fiorentina.
To be fair, I'm 3 points ahead. I'll just say Zambrotta. I don't think it is him.
No. Sorry to do this, but it is another Italian team of Parma.
Parma last. See, if it was Crespo, you'd have Thingy in there, wouldn't you? Chelsea.
Yeah.
That'd be a bit mean not to put Parma in. Not put Chelsea with Parma. It's obviously an old... but it's not Gattuso, because obviously you got AC Milan. Oh, no. Wait. What was the last club?
Parma.
It's not Nakata, is it?
It is.
The only reason I got that in my head is Perugia, because little bit annoyed that you didn't put Bolton in there. A little bit.
I was thinking
but then it would have given it...
Yeah. So I had that as the penultimate one, and then I was like, you know what? I think this is just so obvious. And then Bolton and Fiorentina are like one appearance apart, like the same. So I was like, you know what? Does it?
I think it's fair, but it's the first club I will give you is Sparta Subotica. Spartak Subotica, maybe. Even if I gave you the badge, I don't think it'd help. But you know the kind of region it's going to be in.
Yeah.
The Spartak.
There's one player that's really going in my head. But there's no one that I can think other than this one. Because I think someone like Yashin would be too obvious.
And you know about 80. So. Right. I'll give you someone at least in the in the last 20 odd years.
I think I'm going to go for Mostovoy.
It's not Mostovoy. He has got a very good career as well. The next club is Red Star Belgrade.
Oh, is there anyone I can say apart from this? I know their fans are mental. That's what I know.
Yeah.
But ironically, it could be Suka, just in like a funny roundabout way. Assume I can't look at the list.
I think so. Who did you say?
I was wondering if Vidic had been done yet, but...
No, not yet.
Okay, cool. That's interesting. So, Vidic... Who else do I have? So we've got Russia and Serbia. Let's... Yeah, I think I'm going to go for Vidic.
It is the Nemanja Vidic
Yes!
of the episode. Well done.
That's a draw.
To be honest, the annoying thing is he played less games for Inter Milan, but it's more recent.
Oh,
so you
yeah,
might
I
have
would have
remembered
got...
his
I would have,
FIFA.
guessed Inter,
Yeah.
for sure.
There's also Spartak Moscow. I could have gone maybe Spartak Subotica and then Spartak Moscow, and then you would have been going down.
I'm so glad
Maybe
I clocked myself on the Croatia shout.
Yeah, Belgrade. Yeah. They'd be too happy with that in Serbia.
No, absolutely. Wow.
Obviously, most for Man United. Yeah, at least you draw the. I think that's a fair result in the end. Getting that. I was going to use Davor Suker as well because he's got some really good clubs in there, but hasn't really played in the 2000s, mainly the 90s. He's got like Dynamo Zagreb, Sevilla, Real Madrid, Arsenal, West Ham. So that would probably be my 5.
Very nice indeed.
Yeah, well done for drawing at least.
Thank you.
Keeps me still unbeaten at least. That's a lot. I don't care if I win. Just don't lose.
I just wish I would have said Mkhitaryan a bit earlier and just not double thought myself.
That would have won it.
Yeah, I could have a dub right now. Yeah.
I think that's just kind of
that's the game.
Learning it. Yeah, that's the game at the end of the day. Hopefully you did enjoy today's episode. Make sure you check out Osnos if you haven't already, and we'll catch you all next time.